This week I made a couple of small dresses. I finished a quilt top. I made some plans for September and finally got started on my Andy's jacket by Itch to Stitch. Let's get into it in this week's Friday Sews. Alright, so I'm gonna show you the two dresses I made this week for Project Dress a Girl. I made 6 total this year. I am planning a couple more, hopefully before the end of September. But I also am part of the vlogger tour for Project Dress a Girl this year. Well, again this year. So I'm going to go into detail on all 6 dresses in that video. And that is coming out Tuesday next week. So I made 2 identical dresses this week from a pattern I talk about in the video, but just thought I would share really quickly what they look like because I thought they were really cute. So I used fabric from my stash. The turquoise is some scraps and remnants I had from a pair of pants I made. This beautiful chambray fabric I got a while ago now. So all fabric came from the stash, and I made 2 identical dresses with this fabric, which I'm super happy about. They are like a bigger size. They are a size 10. So, and I love making dresses for older girls just because everybody loves to make a dress for a little baby or a toddler. And yeah, the fastest ones or the fastest sizes to run out are the sizes for older girls. So I really wanted to make sure that I made a few just for them. So I've got 2 made recently or this week, bringing up my total of 3 in a size 10. And yeah, the 2 I'm gonna try and make this month are also gonna be from the same pattern in the same size. So hopefully I'll be able to send 8 dresses to Sherry, who's the Canadian ambassador for Project Dress a Girl. Super excited. These dresses came together really, really quickly. I made both of them in one evening, listening to videos, to YouTube videos. It was all very, very pleasant. I also worked on a quilt top. So a team member of mine just had a little baby girl, and I like to make baby quilts when team members have babies. This one, yeah, she was born in early July, so I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball, but I'm really hoping I'm going to be able to baste it, quilt it, and bind it before the end of the month, and then package it and mail it because it's going to be going to the UK. So yeah, I used a pattern by Bonjour Quilts. I think she's based in Australia, and this is a free pattern. I'm going to link to it below. Super, super easy and quick. You use basically fat quarters and then piece a bunch of half square triangles into this really fun star design. Isn't it cute? This will make the perfect size for when she takes the baby out for a walk in a stroller. This will make the perfect little play mat or tummy time mat. Yeah, I absolutely love these vibrant colors, which is going to be really fun for a baby, I think. So yeah, and it's not big. It's, oh, I think 36 by 36. So I'm going to be able to back this quilt with just 1 yard of fabric, which is fabulous. I'm going to use a cute flannel so it's nice and soft, and then quilt it with free motion quilting designs. And yeah, I'm not going to quilt it too tightly so that it stays soft and squishy. Is that even a word? Yes. So that was the second thing I got done this week. I'm fairly confident I'm going to be able to get the quilt finished over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, over the next couple of weeks, definitely. Super, super happy with it. And then, yeah, that's basically what I worked on this week in terms of like finished projects. Last night, I got started on my Andy's jacket by Itch to Stitch. This was one of the 4 patterns that I had had in my stash for a long time that I decided I was going to make over the next couple of months. Well, I got started on it. There will be a video coming out on my experience making this jacket later on this month, probably at the end of September. But all of my pieces are cut, are right here. There are a lot of pieces in this pattern. The sleeve is a 2-piece sleeve. The hood is a 3-piece hood. It's lined. And then you've got like the upper back, the lower back, it's princess seams in the front. So you've got the side front, the middle front. Anyways, a lot of pieces, interfacing, lining. So I did all of that cutting last night, and I'm hoping to start sewing it after I film and publish this tonight, because I'm not gonna have time then to touch it again until Sunday evening when we come down from the island. But I'm super happy I got started on it. And yeah, just fingers crossed that the sewing of it goes well. I decided to size up. So normally now for Itch to Stitch patterns, I'm a size 16 at the shoulders and bust. I usually go with the double D bust cups, and then grade out to an 18 at the waist and hips, although at the hips, definitely. At the waist, it's debatable. I could probably stay at a 16. But when I first talked about making this jacket, one of you, and unfortunately I can't remember who, but one of you said you had made it and it turned out a little bit snug. Well, not snug, but too small to be wearing like thicker sweaters under it. Now, I'm a huge fan of hoodies and sweatshirts, and I like those to be a little bit big, just so they're extra cozy. I need extra room in this jacket if I'm going to be wearing it with a thicker sweater or hoodie underneath. So I decided to size up to a size 20 at the shoulders all the way down. So I'm hoping I didn't make a mistake and that it's going to look really way too big on me, but there's nothing more uncomfortable than putting on a jacket and then feeling restricted by it. I just cannot stand that. So if I want to be able to wear my fall and thicker sweaters under this jacket, I need to be able to to move. And when I sit down, I don't want the zipper to be struggling to stay closed and stuff. So anyways, I went with a size 20. I'll report back in that video to see if that was a good idea or not. But yeah, we shall see. All right, and that's it. I mean, once the quilt is quilted and my jacket is finished, the next thing I'm going to be going for is Marianne's Lander pants. I doubt I'm going to be able to do anything with those over the next week, but I went through my stash to see if I could find fabric that wasn't super precious to me that I could use to make her a first pair of the pants, because as much as she loves the shorts, we don't know yet if the style of pants she's gonna love. So once that pattern is turned into a full-length pant with the wider leg and all of that good stuff, we're not quite sure that she's gonna love them. So I didn't want to go ahead and purchase some expensive denim only to have those pants just hang in her closet and never get worn. So I have navy blue cotton canvas. It's like a mid-weight canvas, so it feels a little bit like a denim. So I'm going to use that to make her... Remember a few weeks ago when I said I didn't believe in wearable muslins? Well, I'm going to use that canvas to make her a wearable muslin of the Lander pants. Hopefully they're going to be wearable. She's going to love the style and she's going to wear them. But I'm not going to be heartbroken if she tells me, look, they really don't work for me. Then I can just donate them and we'll be done with that pattern. And then I can just try it on me because I'm dying to make the lander pants for myself. And that is it for the sewing. Yeah, a couple dresses, a quilt top, got started on a jacket, and hoping to get started on pants for Marianne probably towards the end of next week, depending on how the work week goes. Which leads me back to, or leads me to, the life segment of the video. So I was back at work this week. I went in the office. I was supposed to go in the office 2 days. It was a very short week this week. So Monday was a holiday, and then Friday, today as you're watching this, is my non-working day. So it was only a 3-day week. I was supposed to go in the office 2 of those 3 days, but then something happened and I was not able to go in on Thursday, but I did go in on Tuesday. It went really, really well. It was a gorgeous day. I wore my beautiful new Take the Chance shirt dress that I made from the most recent Think Pink box. If you missed that video, I'm going to link to it up here somewhere. But yeah, I wore my brand new dress, loved it, super comfortable. It was very nice and warm and sunny outside, so it was perfect. I wore it with cute slingback shoes, flats that I have. And to go to work in the morning, I wore it with a jean jacket. And yeah, it just looked super, super cute. So yeah. So yeah, the work week was fine. It was busy, but it was all good. And now as I'm filming this, I'm done for the week. Tomorrow, I have plans to meet up with my mom, go for lunch, and then also get started on the custom garment I'm making for her as her birthday present. Her birthday, which was back in May. So I really wanted to get started on that. So we're going to go get some lunch together. I'll take her measurements. We're going to talk about the type of garment she wants me to make for her. And then we'll go through my pattern stash, decide on a pattern, and then I can go shopping for fabric. If she wants to come with me, great. If not, I can just send her pictures of the fabrics I find and she can let me know what she wants. So that's the plan for Friday. And then after my visit with Mom, I'm gonna hop on the boat and go to the island for the weekend. The weather's not supposed to be really, really nice. Like there's a chance of rain on both Saturday and Sunday, but it's a low chance. So I'm just gonna take the risk of going to the island in the rain. It's going to be 24 degrees, I think they said, Saturday and Sunday, so that's going to be perfect. It's not going to be warm enough to go for a swim in the river because at this time of year, the water in the river gets colder because the nights are a lot cooler. But still, I'll be out at the island. I'll be able to relax and so on. And then next week, we start the whole thing over again with 3 days in the office next week because I'm working 5 days. And yeah, so how my days go next week is basically going to drive how much sewing I'm able to do in the evening. But yeah, we'll go with the flow and we'll see how it all goes. Before I end the video, how long have I been going for? Yeah, almost 14 minutes. It's all good. Before I end the video, I wanted to say a massive, massive thank you to all of you who decided to sign up for the membership I launched last week. I was uber nervous about doing it. I was expecting nothing to happen, and yeah, quite a few of you decided to sign up, so a huge thank you. Also, a big thank you to Sue, who bought me a few coffees over the last week. So thank you so much, Sue. Like I said when I talked about the membership, the whole goal here is to just generate a little bit of money so that I can reinvest in the channel, in making videos. A few of you mentioned you were worried about me putting the good stuff behind a paywall. That's not going to happen. Nothing is going to change on the channel itself. I'm going to continue to work on videos you hopefully want to watch every Tuesday and every Friday. I'm going to continue doing the pattern reviews and the fit tutorials and all that I've been doing here on this channel for the past 3.5 years. None of that is going to change. So hopefully that makes you feel a little bit better. And yeah, and if you are interested in the membership and what each of the perks or each of the levels offer, I'm going to always put a link to it in the description box below, or you can press the join button right under this video to have a look at everything. Again, no obligation. Don't feel bad if you're not able to do it. And yeah, again, nothing's going to change on the channel. So yeah. All right, I'm going to end it here for this week, but please let me know what you've been working on this week, what you've been up to. Are you sewing for the new season now? Are you all done with summer sewing? I feel like I am. I'm done. I'm moving past it now. It's all about fall. I'm keeping an eye on trends because I'm toying with the idea of doing a fall trends video and how I could use them in my wardrobe. Somebody who's, 50 something, who's a little curvy, who works full time, and who really has no interest in trendy things. So hopefully that's something that you'd be interested in. So I'm doing a little bit of research and planning a video on that for later this month as well. So yeah, in the comments, tell me what you're up to. I would love to know, love to have a chat with you in the comments. Thank you so much for watching today. Give the video a like on your way out if you liked it. Consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you soon.